Good morning. It's Rugby Championship time. It's the second edition of the All Blacks versus the Springboks. The anthems are on at the moment. This cap just never quite sits right on my head. Let's quickly go through the teams. If you've been living under a rock somewhere and you don't know what the teams are. Let's start with the All Blacks. Tyrell Lomax coming in at tight head, with Fletcher Newell moving to the bench. Samasoni Takeaiho, sorry if I messed that up, replacing Cody Taylor, who was injured. Loosehead, Ethan I can't say De Groot, I'm sorry, De Groot. Scott Barrett, captain, Tupovai, the guy who celebrated every single decision that went their way last week. So if we can shut him up today, that'll be a good thing. Simon Parker, Ardie Savia, Vice Captain Wallace Titi, Noah Hotham, replacing Finley Christie. Surprising one. Christie had a pretty good game, but Christie moves to the bench. Bowden Barrett's at 10. Will Jordan moves to the wing with Damien McKenzie at fullback. You've got Geordie Barrett and Billy Proctor, the centres, and then on debut, Leroy Carter on the left wing. On the bench, Brody McAllister, Tamate Williams, Fletcher Newell, as I mentioned, Fabian Holland. Holland is not just a surname. He is actually a real Dutchman. He moved there when he was 16. He had a dream of playing for the All Blacks after seeing the All Black Sevens train somewhere in the Netherlands. And yeah, he made the move to New Zealand and now plays for the All Blacks. So well done to him. Normally, Du Plessis are playing for South Africa, but this time Du Plessis Karifi on the bench for the All Blacks. Christie, as I mentioned, Quinn Tupea, who scored a try last week, and Ruben Love. The Springboks, Oxen Chair, 44 caps, no tries yet. We've got to get Ox over the line. Malcolm Marks, 81 caps, 24 tries. He's got plenty. Thomas Dutoy, 27 caps, 1 try. Surprising, I thought Volkulo would start, but I don't know, maybe Rassie Erasmus wants him to come on the field, hopefully just into the second half and do what he did to the scrum when he did. Lourdes de Jager, 70 caps, 5 tries, replacing Eben Etzebeth. I'd love to know what the situation is with Eben. Is he just getting a rest? I'd at least like him on the bench. Ruan Norkia, 10 caps, no tries. Let's try and get him one. Sia Khaleesi, 95 caps, 13 tries. Peter Steph du Toit, 90 caps, 12 tries. Jasper Wiese, glad he's back. 36 caps, 2 tries. Kobus Reinach coming to the starting lineup, 43 caps, 15 tries. Sasha Feinberg and Gomez Zulu, 12 caps, 58 points, 17 conversions, 8 penalties, no tries. He needs to score one. Ethan Hooker with his first start. He has 2 caps. Lovely to see him go over the line. Damien Willemse, I'm very happy about him at 12. Been saying it for a while. 42 caps, 61 points, 5 tries. Kanan Moody moving into 13, 17 caps, 8 tries. Cheslin Colby, 43 caps, 111 points, including 18 tries. Apelele Fassi, 14 caps, 7 tries. On the bench, Manus van der Merwe, 2 caps, 2 tries. Jan-Hendrik Wessels, who will now be on the bench as a loosehead, as opposed to Hooker last week. 6 caps, 2 tries. Volkulo, 21 caps. He needs a try. Archie Snyman, don't know where he was last week. Glad he's back. 43 caps, 2 tries. Quaka Smith, 56 caps, 10 tries. Grant Williams, 22 caps, 5 tries. Bonnie Libbok, honestly, we could have done without him. Damon Willemse and SFM add enough creativity, if you ask me. 21 caps, 1 try. Andre Esazen, 22 caps, 1 try. And the game kicks off in Wellington. South Africa kicks off, and the ball comes back South Africa's way. Kobus Reinach with ball in hand. Ox plays scrum off. Willemse tries to pass it over the top. It comes off an All Black and finds Ethan Hooker, whose pants get pulled down. Reinach, we're in the 22. Oh, SFM with a lovely pass to Fassi, who cuts through the middle. He goes down but gets up to his feet again, 5 meters short. Reinach with the long pass to Caden Moody. He goes the outside, but he gets tackled well. Advantage to South Africa. Reinach again. Lourdes de Jager. Back to SFM. Kicks it to the corner. Will Ethan Hooker take it? Yes, he does. He passes it back inside to Apelele Fassi. The 2 Sharks combining. But the ball goes out. And the referee goes back for the penalty. Whoa, what an exciting start. This is what we want to see. Of course, we don't want to tie ourselves out like we did against the Wallabies at Ellis Park. We played magnificent rugby for almost 20 minutes and then did nothing thereafter. So a penalty on the 15-meter line, and there's my son joining me live on the stream. Welcome, Theo. I knew I should have locked that door. Okay, so debate. Do we go for line? Do we kick for poles? Looks like we will be kicking for the corner. Okay. Theo, who's going to win today? The Springboks or the All Blacks? The Springboks. Ah, you are a clever boy. I've taught you well. And the ball goes forward off the top of the line out. The line out woes continue. That was going to be something that we needed to sort out. Adi Savia takes it at the back. They work their way up, but 10 meters short of the 22. What a pity. Nothing worse than getting a penalty, kicking it out, and then conceding the line out. Hotham, he goes with the kick over the top. Colby goes up for it, but knocks it on. So All Blacks back in their 22. They try to run it up. Glad I've got a co-commentator. I've definitely needed one. Hotham goes to the sky again at Sky Stadium in Wellington. He kicks it out a few meters outside their 22. Yes, Theo. Loot de Jager knocking it on at the top of the line out. Guys, really, he should have taken that. There was no contest, so I don't know if Malcolm Marx can be blamed for that. Okay, Marx this time finds de Jager. Down off the top. SFM. Willemse passes to Colby, who somehow knocks it forward. There was some nice work in the back line there. Willemse got it to Colby. Daddy. SFM to... Why is this TV so small? Daddy. Oh, Colby trying to kick it. And he was tackled in the process of kicking it and then knocked it on. Some help from the sister there. Knew I should have locked the door, but anyway, hopefully that's that. Getting distracted here. I need to concentrate. This is life or death, let's be honest. Life or death. Look at the wildebeest on the signage on the side of the field, scrolling brandy, biltong. That must have cost a few bucks. Okay, All Blacks with the scrum. This will be interesting to see how this goes. And it goes down to ground. It comes out quickly for the All Blacks. Pick up. Jordy Barrett takes it forward a few meters. Hotham goes right. All Blacks fighting to secure the ball. Looks like there'll be another box kick. And there will be. High up into the air. Fussy goes up for it, but no. Will Jordan takes it. We have got to win this airline battle. I suppose you can call it that. Barrett gets caught behind the advantage line. Tupovai. Good tackle from Volkulo. Hotham finds Will Jordan. Flat ball to Barrett. He goes over the top to Adi Savia. He gets it to Damien McKenzie, who comes back inside well. He pops it off the ground to Scott Barrett. They're into the Springbok half of the field. Parker. Oh, short pass to Jordy Barrett, who flings it out to Satiti. He gets it to Leroy Carter on the left wing. He cuts back inside. Hotham digs for it, gives it to, and eventually ends up with Mackenzie, who kicks it over the top, and the ball is out, about 32 meters out from the Springbok try line. Well, so far, the teams are playing it wide. If it carries on like this, hopefully we have lots of tries. And when I say lots of tries, 5 for the Springboks, for all the guys that have not scored for the Springboks, 0 for the All Blacks. Thank you very much. Okay, Marks with the line out. He finds Lotte Jager again. Oh, it's at Reinach's feet, but he does well to pick it up. Gives it to Kolisi, who makes good ground. Ball secure. He's moving it back. It's going to be a box kick. Ethan Hooker goes up for it. But Johnny Barrett juggles it and secures it. Hotham to De Groot. And it's a penalty to the Springboks. The All Blacks coming in from the side of the ruck. Interesting. And it's right on the halfway line. I mean, Sasha could pop this over from 50, surely, with the boot he has. Let's just adjust this a little. Okay, no, he goes for the left-hand touch line, but doesn't find his touch. Oh, criminal, criminal, criminal. It's inside. Oh, the All Blacks are running it from their own goal line. That's forward, surely. Oh no. Other teams can have forward passes, and we're not allowed to. Kicks it up towards the halfway line, but taken by Fassi. Inside to Sasha, who makes very good ground. Reinach to Thomas Dutoy. He goes forward. Oh, almost stolen, but no. Reinach, short ball to Malcolm Marks. That guy's coming in straight from the side. How is that not from the side, referee? Okay, Lotte Jager picks it up, decides to do it himself over the 22. And the ball is stolen again. One day we'll steal a ball and maybe we'll stop other teams from stealing it. It's becoming an epidemic. The ball gets charged down, but then goes forward for an All Black. Whew. If this carries on, I'm gonna be like I ran a marathon. Some simple mistakes. Sasha, nice run there, taken down by Hotham. But then, as we went forward, of course, it was Arnie Savia with the steal. Bowden Barrett tried to clear, but Kolisi half charged it down. And then Satiti knocked it on as he tried to regather it. Oh, and it looks like Hotham is hobbling. It was his first start tonight. Might Finley Christie come onto the field this early in the match? Sasha. Missing your touch finders. Oh, so you see what happened there. He went low for the tackle. And Lotte Jager's knee. Imagine Lotte Jager's knee hitting your head. In another change, Archie Snyman's on the field. And Lotte Jager's going off. What? You telling me that Hotham's head injured his knee? That's a sorry state of affairs. Hotham's head can't be that hard. Wow. And Hotham's also going off. Okay, so one for each side. Christie comes on to replace him at scrum off. Well, Archie Snyman, he'll certainly add to the the craziness that is currently going on with balls being flung back and forth. We all know what hands he has. Better than most backline players. So, win or draw, Freedom Cup returns to New Zealand. Box win stays with South Africa. We didn't have it for very long before last year. Okay, advantage after the scrum. Reinach to Willemse, who runs it up. Reinach again. SFM kicks it through. There's space at the back. Yes, Colby! Oh, no! Do me a favor. Colby was over the line and it got ripped out his hands before he could put the ball down. Oh! And Geordie Barrett is getting high fives because he obviously ripped it off him. That was a stone cold try. Brilliant grubber through by SFM. Colby gets his hands on. He's over the line. And it's a brilliant tackle from Geordie Barrett. He turns him over. Okay, he didn't rip it. The ball just came out of Colby's hands. All he had to do was hold on to it and put it down. Cheslin, you're supposed to be a lethal finisher. Okay, I don't want to be critical. But that was a great tackle by Geordie Barrett. Man alive. Anyway, so the Springboks have gone back for the penalty. Looked like he was going to go for poles. And Khaleesi, what's happening here? Is he going to go for line? He's going for line. This is a guaranteed 3 points, but he's going for line. Interesting. Okay, this time, Sasha Fans touch. About 15 meters out from the try line. He goes over. He's about to put it down. Okay, maybe Barrett. Barrett celebrates immediately. You know that? Wow. That could be a match-winning tackle when it comes down to it. Oh, free kick to the box. For some reason, All Blacks closing the gap. Quick tap by Reinach on the 15-meter line. Get right up to the 5-meter line. Oh, runs in with pace. I think that was Malcolm Marks. Reinach digs again to Oxenchair. Springboks 3-meter. It comes out the back. Reinach to Ruan Orkia. He's a meter short, half a meter short. Reinach to Argeir Snyman. Surely he's over. He is. Argeir Snyman comes onto the field and scores the first try for the Springboks. 2 meters right of the right hand upright, baby. Immediately making his presence felt. I mean, if Dwayne Vermeulen was a Viking, then what is Argeir Snyman? I mean, he's also Vikingish. Okay, so this will be a 7-pointer because SFM will definitely knock this one over. And so he does. He knocks over the 2. Snyman with the try, conversion. Oh my word, don't tell me they're going back to check this. Oh, you know what? Oh, the TMO is going to show them something now. Okay, here we go. Is he saying Reinach knocked that on? Oh, goodness gracious me. It came out the back. It came off Reinach's hand. It touches the ground. He picks it up, and it's a knock-on. Such good work up to that point. No try. Remember back in the day when if you kicked a conversion, you couldn't go back. That would have been convenient right now. Another let-off for the All Blacks. Cheslin should have scored in the play before that. Now, okay, admittedly, he knocked it on. That's one of those things. So the All Blacks with the defensive scrum under their poles. We're into the 13th minute. You see, I don't think he expected it. Just kind of popped up out of nowhere. Ah, goodness gracious me. Okay, let's see how the scrum goes. Let's absolutely pulverize them. I know it's not easy, but guys, you can do it. Feeds 1, lost 19. They've only lost 1 scrum this whole season, the All Blacks. Okay, solid scrum. It goes down. Play on from the ref. Reinach picks it up, but the referee... Oh, suddenly now it's a penalty. It's definitely the Springboks' fault. Thanks, ref. Why don't you call it before Reinach played it? You were letting it go, and then suddenly it's a penalty. Against Thomas du Toit for hinging or going down or something. These scrums are such freaking guesswork, it's frightening. We actually need, you know what we need to referee scrums? We need AI. The only thing that could do it is artificial intelligence. Because regular intelligence can never get it right. Okay, All Blacks, fling it all the way out. Great run from Billy Proctor. Up to the 10-meter line. Christie back inside. Geordie Barrett at fly half. All Blacks go forward, set up another ruck. Okay, Christie is messing around on the ground. Don't know what he's doing. So Carter takes it into his own hands. The All Blacks moving it nicely. Slick handling. Bowden Barrett cuts back inside up to the box 10-meter line. Takeao picks it up. And, Fussy decided to intercept that. It goes forward, but Amushokeli, the Georgian referee, says it's just a knock-on. Man, I've seen those being given as penalties, that's for sure. And yellow cards, especially if you're the last line of defense. All Blacks is really good hands. Tupavai, Takeaho. Barrett comes back inside. He should probably have gone outside there. They picked up. And then from Geordie Barrett's pass, the ball went forward or Fussy. Whew. Anyway. Okay, so an All Black scrum on the box 10-meter line, about 10 meters from the right-hand touchline. So far, no score, but damn exciting rugby from both sides. And that's what you want. You want to showcase rugby union. Look, don't get me wrong. A pulverizing scrum or maul is also a thing of beauty. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we can do in this scrum. The ball's in. No. Oh, thank you. Where was it? Free kick for scrumming before. Oh, yeah, we went 1 millimeter forward. What a joke. And Christie on purpose didn't play it. Flung all the way outside to Carter. Springboks, good tackles. He goes 3 or 4 meters backwards. Yes, we must clean nicely at the rucks. We must challenge them. Not allow quick ball. Ball goes down to ground. Barrett flings it out to Arnie Savia. He goes to Simon Parker on the right-hand touchline. He avoids SFM, who's lying on the floor and looks like he's injured. Okay, please don't be. Please. All Blacks going left. Oh, beautiful pass. Barrett to Barrett. McKenzie out. To Satiti on the left-hand side. The Springboks are there. Looks like SFM made that tackle, so he recovered. No, he's still on the ground. Sorry, it wasn't him. Oh, Geordie Barrett goes cross-kick to Simon Parker. He finds him. Beautiful back pass to Sevilla. Thankfully, Willemse was there. All Blacks 5 meters short. Geordie Barrett, De Groot, Satiti. Oh, beautiful play. Tupavai is going to go over. No, he won't. He passed to Leroy Carter, who scores on his test debut. The All Blacks carried on playing well. SFM was on the field. That is not very nice of them. They should have known we were 1 man short unfairly, and they should have said, okay, we're going to stop playing. We're nice guys. But of course they aren't, so that wouldn't happen. McKenzie to Satiti out. Well, it was Carter, then Satiti. He got tackled. It was a great cross kick to Parker. Beautiful pass around the back to the Groot. Satiti. Beautiful hands. McKenzie to Tupavai. He probably could have gone over, but he gives it to Carter for a debut trial. We were doing all the playing. Okay, I don't know what the situation is. Mackenzie, can he kick it over from the... He does! He kicks it over from the left-hand corner, literally a millimeter over the crossbar. More luck. As if just kicking it over is luck. Okay, so I'm going to adjust the score line here. We are in, so the 19th minute. Oh my word, Lebok is on. So Sasha Feinberg and Gomazulu is off the field. Goodness gracious me.
Where's the bread?
I'm being asked where the bread is. There is no, I don't know what you're talking about. Please go.
Bread.
There's no bread. There's no bread. Sorry.
The bread that I eat.
Yeah, don't ask me. I can't think about that now. Where am I now? No, the bread is for Jacob.
But that's the bread that you bought for me.
Okay, Springboks. Can they fight back now? Oh my word. This Oaken is Rugby HD's back on my... Okay, Springbok still. It comes back to Willemse, who goes way up into the air. Peter Steff tries to play it. It comes back. Oxen chair. Initially, he doesn't know what to do, but he takes it forward. Oh, it looks like an All Black is on his feet. And it's no advantage, so we come back for the scrum. We'll be back. Sasha had his chance to show what he's made of, and then it's some injury. I don't know what it is, but the fact that he has to go off the field is worrying. I did say we didn't need Libok on the bench because the fact that Willemse and Sasha are equally creative players. Willemse could have moved to fly half now, and Esterhuizen could have come on. I'll stick with that. Okay, the Springboks have a scrum. It's solid, not going forward. It does go down. Reinach plays it. Willemse again, running it up. Reinach, it's gone forward again from Reinach. Oh, goodness gracious me. Okay, he's complaining. He's complaining about something and probably saying that somebody played the ball. And there's Tupavai laughing again. Oh, someone needs to wipe that smile off his face. Man alive. Let's see. Willemse takes it up nicely. Yes. There was definitely a hand on it. It depends whether it's an All Black hand or not. So Reinach did have a case there. Might have been a Bok hand and just accidentally holding on to it, but tough to say. That hand just came out of nowhere. It was like Thing from the Adams family. Okay, All Black scrum now. Good scrum from the box. Going forward, Christie gets it out to Barrett. Barrett to his brother. He takes it again. Oh, an advantage. Ches and Colby went hard. It's a high tackle. Man alive. How does Colby get so high? He's shorter than everybody. We're into the 24th minute. New Zealand leading 7-0. I want to say they don't deserve it, but if you score, and you deserve it, I suppose. We should have scored at least one try by now. Okay, Barrett bangs it downfield. He does find his touch. It's about 7 meters inside the box half. Yeah, Barrett got it back to Leroy Carter, and then Colby went high. Okay, Takeaho with the line out. It's a short line out. Come on, Springboks. Challenge this line. Yes, he does. He goes up, but Tupavai takes it, flings it out wide to Geordie Barrett, up to the halfway line. Christie complaining about it. Peter Steff manages to get out there. Takeaho picks it up and goes down the middle. Where was that defense on the side of the ruck? Christie goes left. Barrett to Jordan. Oh, it's an intercept. Cheslin Colby's going to make it up. He's going to make up for not scoring that try earlier. An intercept. He goes all the way and he won't knock this on. It's a try for the Spring. And that made me choke. Oh, he didn't choke on that one. If he had not caught that, it could have been a try on the other side. Oh, I'm tingling. It's a 19th test try for Cheslin Colby. Would have thought he'd scored more by now. But anyway, we'll take it. Oh, man alive. He just tapped it on like that, caught it again, and scored the try. I mean, we deserve at least that. At least that. Okay, question. Who's going to kick for poles now? Because there were two guys on his outside, and I think it was only Fussy in defense. So if he had missed that, they probably would have scored. But Cheslin, never count out Cheslin Colby. And it's Liverpool kicking. Interesting. Ooh, it just sneaks in. It's almost like it touched the left hand upright, glanced it. Okay, we're in the 26th minute. Whew, what a game so far. 7 apiece. Snyman takes it easily from the restart. Reinach goes to the sky. Backwards by Black. Barrett. Geordie cleans up. He gives it to Bowden, who's tackled inside the All Black half. Christie flings it out. Oh, Tupavai running nice hard line onto the ball. And there's an advantage to the All Blacks. Why wouldn't there be? Christie to Geordie Barrett. He flings it back to Bowden. Mackenzie kicks it forward. Good, they've kicked advantage away. Lovely. And Libok takes the ball, but then goes out. And the All Blacks have a line out basically on the Springbok 22. Was he not able to do anything else here? He missed it initially. Then he takes it and he lands on the line. Yeah. Good kick by Mackenzie, I must say. Okay, All Blacks. With the line out. No challenge. Tupavai takes it at the front. Christie flings it to Bowden, then to Geordie. Savias. And it's advantage to the All Blacks again. Hands in or something. Mackenzie to Parker. Bowden to Mackenzie. He kicks it forward. It's taken by Fussy, but they go back for the penalty. And there's some fisticuffs. Well, they're not actually handbags, more handbags, that's it. Whew. This is tense stuff, to say the least. Okay, Springboks not rolling away. All Blacks with the penalty, just outside the box 22, and Mackenzie's calling for the tee. Maybe we should have done that a couple of times, especially when it's a foregone conclusion. I don't know how that isn't coming from the side. I mean, you've given the penalty. Surely an All Black coming right in from the side to take out one of the Springbok players is then a penalty, so you go back for the initial advantage. You don't let them play after he takes out a guy from the side like that. Okay, so Mackenzie. And he slots it easily. Okay, so 29 minutes. All Blacks leading 10-7. Jordy Barrett takes the kickoff inside the All Blacks 22. Christie looks like he's going for the box kick. And he does. Ruan Norkia tries to charge it down, but he just misses it. Fassi goes up. Can he take it? He juggles it, but he does. Reinach cleans up quickly. Oh, no one really. Oh, Visa. He's on the field. I think it's the first time he's touched the ball. He passes it to Reinach, who gives it to Libbok, who goes straight up in the air. Colby takes it beautifully. And Willemse picks it up. He jinks. He jives. He gives it to Norkia. He makes it available nicely. Moody plays scrum half. He gives it to Thomas du Toit. Reinach is back at number 9. Libbok to Fassi. To Ethan Hooker out on the left wing. He does well to hold a few All Blacks up. Reinach to Ergir Snyman, who gets the pass away like he always does. Malcolm Marx to Reinach, who runs it, takes it himself over the 22. He pops it up to Oxen Chair. This is beautiful stuff. And of course it goes forward. No, oh my word. One too many passes. It was going beautifully at that point. Oxen Chair should have just gone down with the ball. Why would he try pop that with multiple hands that could get in the way? I'm sorry, that is, you need to know when to do it and not. See, Reinach, there were no hands in the way, so he could get that ball away nicely. I mean, Satiti had basically tackled Marks before he got the ball. Why would that was such brilliant play. But you know what? When you try force one too many passes, it almost always doesn't go work out. Snyman did brilliantly. Reinach did brilliantly. Ox to be in position to take it was amazing. And then he should have just gone down. Malcolm was there. He could have secured the ball and we could have played it fast again. We are creating opportunities. We play good rugby. But like last week, we're not finishing. We're just lucky that Colby had the wherewithal and skills to score that try. All Blacks with the scrum. Oh, beautiful. Oh, great scrum by South Africa, but they do get it out. He goes to Mackenzie, who bangs it downfield. And the line out will be... Oh, that's disappointing. Okay, so the Springbok line out just outside the 10-meter line of the All Blacks. But I'd also like to see a possible early tackle on Malcolm Marx there. Oh, HIA. A possible HIA on Reinach. It looks like it might be. The doctor's trying to get him off the field. Okay, Grant Williams is on. So obviously he got a knock there at some point. When he went down, before popping it, Tupou Vai's whole body came down on him, and maybe that's why. Norkia gets it to Williams. And Libbok goes to the sky again. Moody goes up for it, almost takes it, but it lands up in Simon Parker's hands. Can Libbok, if you are this amazing running fly half, can you maybe run it a little? Goes back to Bowden Barrett, who kicks it out. Lebok fakes the quick throw in, but doesn't do it. It's on the 10-meter line inside All Black territory. Okay, so both the scrum half and fly half for the Springboks have been replaced. Probably a good thing we had 3 backs on the bench. Okay. What can the Boks do with 7 minutes left in the half? Marks finds Snyman at the front of the line out. Visa, then Marks again to Williams, then Willemse. The ball comes out. Williams picks it up nicely. Lebok with a short pass to Moody, but he doesn't go forward really. Okay, it does come out. Williams to Norkia. Back to Lebok, who knocks it backwards for some reason. Goodness gracious me, man. Ball comes out to Williams. He pops it up to Visa, who makes good ground. Willemse cleans up. He gives it to Ethan Hooker with a nice, incisive run back in field. Williams to Oxenchair. I mean, he's standing at fly. He should. Okay, Lebok again goes. He kicks it slightly forward. Colby, and it goes out on the full. What is with this weird cross kick thing? You can't do it in this situation, in my opinion. If there's somebody, it's broken play, and somebody is out there on their own, by all means, do the cross kick. But would we stop with this cross kick thing? Lebok, if he's got skill, okay, then utilize it. Run, dummy, short pass to Willemse, who can run hard onto the ball. Have Ethan Hooker coming in from the left wing, running at an angle. If we do another one of these, I'm going to throw something. We just handed the ball to them. Just gave it away. All Blacks. Christie. And the ball goes forward of an All Black, it seems. Moody plays scrum off. Quickly to Khaleesi. Dutoy through the pass. Gets it to Fussy. Fussy back inside to Hooker. He juggles it but holds on. Williams to Visa. Visa back to Lebok. Lebok plays it to Moody. He avoids a couple of tackles. Almost behind the advantage line. The ball comes out again and it's a penalty to the All Blacks for some reason. Explain that to me, please. What? What is he saying? Neck roll or something. The All Blacks take it quickly. They go downfield. It's a beautiful kick. It bounces infield, but goes out about 7 meters short of the Springbok try line. And Fussy is hobbling now. Oh my word, we are working through our backs very quickly here. Ethan Hooker's got a nice scratch on his face. Oh my goodness. Oh, we're gonna play without a back. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, the All Blacks miss it. Beautiful. Lebok picks it up to Willemse. Willemse does brilliantly, avoids about 3 or 4 tackles. Get off it. Oh, you're allowed to half play it and then you play on. Thanks. Snyman. Oh, goes to Marks. Marks down the left-hand touchline. He somehow stays in field. It's unbelievable. Okay, that came off an All Black. But they've got it. Christie to Scott Barrett. Bowden to McKenzie. He kicks it over the top, a little jink. Moody backwards to Colby. Colby kicks it through. It's still infield. Oh! I think it's gone forward off South Africa. Yes, it has. But man, that was close. That could have gone either way. The All Blacks pop it up. It ends up in Bowden Barrett's hands. He kicks it across field, kind of, and out. Whew, man alive. Can't keep up with how quick this match is. Sure, Moody caught it, popped it behind his back to Colby. Colby then kicked it down the touchline. Okay, going back to Malcolm Marx's run. He stayed infield. And Tupavai got in the way. See, McKenzie with that little chip. I don't know what that was for. Moody, then to Colby. Beautiful little jink down the right-hand touchline. It came back inside. So McKenzie played it initially. It came off Barrett. It came forward of Barrett. Hello, referee. It came off forward of Barrett and then forward of Moody. So how's that not a Springbok scrum? Okay, now Esterhuizen's on. Oh my word. That's our third back. So Fassi is off the field now. Okay, how are they going to rejig this? Okay, so Esterhuizen will go 12 and Willemse will go fullback, I would imagine. I mean, that's probably the only option. Fassi still isn't off the field. How sore is that ankle? I can't handle Tupavai. He's just... I'm all for like being like all passionate about your country but like to make faces and like just irritate the hell out of the opposite team. It's freaking childish. I'm sorry. Sure, celebrate when you get a penalty. Yay, okay, well done. But this constant like goading. But he's a very good player. Suppose you need characters. Jeez, yeah. I mean, how ridiculous is it that we went to a line out? It was a break and play, but the referee allowed them to play on with Fassi injured. That is unacceptable. I'm sorry. Absolutely unacceptable from the referee. It's a break and play. If it was during play and there was continuity, okay, you can't just stop it if he's out of the picture. But that, I'm sorry, was not right. Thankfully, they didn't score from it. Okay, we're into the 38th minute. Fassi being taken off with a golf cart. I mean, really? They had to bring like such a break in play. You could have had two guys. He could have put his arms over their shoulders and hobbled off with 1 foot, and we would have been playing long ago. Okay, Marks with the line out. Beautiful take by Peter Steff at the back. To Khaleesi. Williams playing fly half. Interesting. Oh, beautiful work. Willemse on the outside. He gives it to Colby, and that's a terrible pass, or maybe Colby was in front of the ball. Either way, not accurate. And looks like Willemse is blaming himself. Did so beautifully. A brilliant execution of that backline move. Williams, Esterhuizen back to Libbok, who passed it across the face of the All Blacks to Willemse. He made it right up to the 22. And he maybe should have held on to it, possibly, but he passed it behind Colby. Colby was maybe slightly ahead of where he should have been, but come on. The Springboks are creating opportunities, and it's basic errors like that are costing them. Okay, so all South Africa's back reserves are on the field, all three of them. Okay, it's a scrum. Good scrum by the Springboks. It breaks up. The referee just carries on playing it. Hello. It's rare. It's rare to see just a reset. Okay, they went around, just reset it. I kind of prefer that. But when we're going forward, I'd prefer a penalty. Okay, so, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's like the All Blacks walking around there. Possession so far, All Blacks 53, Boks 47. Territory, Springboks 72. Jeez, you see that? We have been there, but just not finished off. Christie feeds it. Satiti was off the back of the scrum before he even picked it up. That's an interesting one. He gets up to the 22. Into the final minute. Christie, he passes it back to Barrett, who then kicks it with the left foot downfield. Colby to Willemse. Libbok, short ball to Esterhuizen. The ball comes squirting out the back. Visa cleans up. He avoids 2 tackles. Bashes another one. Williams to Libbok. Short ball to Moody, who knocks it on. I don't know what that like. Was Moody again ahead of the man, or was it a bad pass behind him? Either way, it's not accurate enough. The hooter goes off. Visa drops the shoulder. and sits down Takeyaho. Oh, man. I don't know. You can't really complain about the pass there. Moody just seemed like he was a bit ahead of play, a bit of ahead where he should be. He should have held back slightly because Libbok did actually put it nicely in the pocket for him. Either way, not accurate, and that's happened multiple times now. I do like the intent. I really do. But we must stop with those stupid cross kicks on first phase ball or second phase ball when the whole back line is lined up. Okay, so the All Blacks have a scrum. I would imagine that they're just going to kick it out now because the hooter has gone. Sure, I can imagine this. Russie's already taken a walk. I can imagine he's frustrated. And they probably all are. Christie plays it right to the eighth man's feet like they do, because nobody puts it in straight in the scrums these days. So Satiti just kicks it out, and it's halftime. 10-7 to the All Blacks. Man, this has been, I want to say top quality rugby, not necessarily, definitely exciting rugby. Because you can have one without the other. Of course, the better quality is, the more accurate it is, the more tries you're going to have. But both teams are certainly giving it a good go. Whew. I mean, listen, if you're watching, please give me your opinion. I'd love to hear what you do have to say. But this rugbyhd.com guy is messing up my discussion here. I mean, how that has to be done by AI or something, because you just got multiple messages coming through every split second. Rugby Championship on rugbyhd.com. Don't go there. Keep watching here. Oh, man alive. I mean, if the All Blacks do win this game, it'll be even more frustrating than last week, because Colby should have scored that earlier try. I don't know how he didn't get it down, to be honest. We did score another try, but it was disallowed. And we really have been getting the ball moving. And that is, and you know who's been central to it? Damian Willemse. Because he actually has the ability to dummy and go and really make lots of ground when he's running with the ball. But he has equally good skills and can get the ball away. And that's why I've called for a long time for him to play 12 for the Springboks. To me, he just adds so much more than Damian de Allende. Sorry. His skill set is superior. De Allende is very good at one thing: gaining ground with ball in hand. But Willemse is not far off that. And he also has an incredible step. So if he sees something on, he can run forward with it and also take the gap. I don't know. Do you agree? Don't you agree? But really, that's, I suppose everyone have, look, I'm not like this big Damian Willemse supporter, especially at fullback. Look, he's playing fullback now because he has to. And that's fine. When you're versatile and in a situation where we have three backs going off the field, then you want players to be versatile. And it's great that he can move to fullback now. But I just think he brings so much more 12. Big ball carrier, skills, another boot option, My concern at the moment is what is Sasha's situation? To go off in the opening quarter of the game, not a good sign. Whew. Ches and Colby. Oh, wow. So that was the try he scored the previous time in Wellington. Yo, it was almost a carbon copy. When he did that little Bolamekisi, I thought, what? I don't remember him doing that, but that was the previous time, and it was almost exactly the same. You know what? You need those type of players, those type of game breakers who can do those things. Oh, man. Okay, so the scrums, I think we're getting slight advantage, but not enough. And the ref called us that one time for scrumming before the ball was put in. I mean, that is nitpicking beyond belief. You do realize, referee, that when almost a ton of prime beef, I don't know, maybe we the beef, and what are they? If we the beef. Collide, there's going to be movement. How can there not be? Surely you should be able to get a hit, because that's part of the way scrums work. That initial hit is so important. And if the other team either can't take it or does take a slight step backwards on purpose. Okay, so looking at the highlights here, it was Geordie Barrett's hand that came through and knocked the ball out of Reinach's hand. And that's why Reinach was so incensed by that decision. I knew it. We just can't capitalize, can we? We're doing so much well up to a point. We've got to convert. The conversion rate of opportunities is critical. Let's hope that damn wall can break, because if we keep putting them under pressure like this, it should at some point. Beautiful kick by SFM earlier. Colby, man alive. Yeah, so in terms of the scrums, look, Malcolm's been better with the lineouts. Definitely better than last week. Thomas Tutoy, I think Volkulo is going to come in pretty early in the second half. I mean, Loot de Jager is already off. So Arge Snyman, I mean, he's on the field. So we've got limited options as far as reserves are concerned. Another question is, when do we start kicking for poles? I mean, if you kick a penalty now, it's 10-all. You kick another, you're in the lead. So we need to think about that. Of course, depends where it is. If it's right in front, any one of Libbok or Willemse or Colby could kick it over. So really, when it's a dead cert 3 points, I say go for it. When will Vessels and Van der Merwe come on? Vessels maybe a little earlier, maybe with Low. I mean, just send both of them on at the same time, possibly. But I don't know, you probably want to leave Ox on the field for a little longer. Man, I still go back to that pop he tried to Malcolm. He should have held on to the ball there. We had such amazing momentum. Get over the top, secure the ball, and fling it out at someone running at pace onto the ball. And that has been happening. But man, we need to be more accurate in that danger zone. Well, yeah. I couldn't say it better than what Jean de Villiers is saying it. He was a great 12, and he's saying Willems is having a great game at 12. So Quaka Smith, when does he come on? The loose forwards are all playing pretty well. Look, Peter Steff never gets replaced. Sia normally gets replaced, but man, I sometimes think to myself, and he's been pretty good so far, that leaving your captain on is important. Who's the vice captain, actually? I don't quite know who the vice captain is, now that I think about it. Would it be Ox again? But he'll probably go off. So who is captain when Sia goes off, if he goes off? So Willems, well, you see, that's the pity now. He was playing so well at 12, but now he's been forced to play fullback. Because obviously Esterhuizen is only really going to play one position. I say that, but he could go onto the flank. But he won't now because we're short on backs. Okay, so it's the front row that has to come on and Quaka Smith. Normally we have far more resources available in the second half. We don't this time. I don't know what that's going to do or not do. Colby stuck the hand out, knocked it nicely up, and ran all the way for the try. In these, back in the day, if you went for that and you knocked it on, it would just be a scrum. They hardly ever think of giving a penalty unless you purposely whacked it down. And it was very obvious. These days, you really are taking a huge risk by doing that because 95% of the time, it's a penalty. And in that situation, where they're on attack, look, I think there was tackle cover at the back, but they could certainly have scored. So good on Cheslin. He made the decision and it worked out. And man, did we need that, because if we went into halftime without a try, after having spurned 2 opportunities and a few others that could well have turned into tries, it would have been quite a depressing change room. A few minutes away from the start of the second half. Let's run the scenarios. Obviously, we win, yay, everything's amazing. If we lose, is the world going to fall? We know how difficult it's always been to win games in New Zealand. So, I don't know, it won't have been the fact that we lost games in New Zealand, because our record there, let's be honest, like everyone else in the world, is not great. It will just be disappointing because we had the opportunities. It didn't need to go this way. I hope I'm not talking something into being here, but I'd rather, I don't know, if the next World Cup is what we're aiming for and we're blooding players, you see, okay, here's a scenario. If we had played more or less the same team as last week, especially the back line, and then still lost the game, I would be far more upset and depressed about it. Because you're doing the same thing, expecting a different result, the definition of insanity. Now, you're trying something different. You're almost more competitive than the previous week. You're giving these guys sometimes you lose, sometimes you win. How you win or lose is important. The players you've used. I just like what I'm seeing from the back line here. I'm like devastated that Libok is on the field now and not Sasha. And I just hope it isn't some season-ending injury, because he's had a few of those already in his short career. And I can't be inspired by Mani Lebok. I'm sorry. As much as I try, he just, you want to say that he tries a lot and that's why he fails more. But I don't buy that, because if you are as good as you're supposed to be, or you are a great player, of course, not everything's going to go your way, but it's the percentages. That's important. And that's why I think Sasha tries things, but more comes off. I just think he has better vision, a better skill set, more accurate with his kicks. Anyway, those are my halftime thoughts. But Lebok's going to have to do the job now. And if he does, then what? Then he starts against Argentina. Because it would be a bit scaly. You come in early, win the game against the All Blacks, and then don't play the next game. Especially if SFM is not available. So, yeah. Of course, the next game against Argentina is in Durban in 2 weeks' time. But again, a couple of things going against us. That Geordie Barrett little finger, freaky finger in that ruck. I don't know. I suppose if every player complains and you check everything, you're going to be here all day. So I do understand that. But I mean, when a scrum half has the ball in his hand and it suddenly just comes out of his hand for no reason, then there probably is a reason, right? Anyway. Oh, Reinach's back on the field. Okay, so that's good. Reinach's back on. Obviously past his HIA. So Williams is off and he can come on later at scrum half or wing. Okay, Jasper Wiese takes the kickoff. He rumbles up over the 22-meter line. It's taking its time to emerge. Reinach is digging. Ball in hand. Kicks it over the top. Colby goes forward. Oh, it's beautifully taken by Mackenzie. Some of these All Blacks are a lot better than they were against Argentina when it comes to the high ball. Geordie Barrett is tackled. Christie back in field. Mackenzie at fly half. Satiti gets the ball away to Barrett. Du Toit tried to go over, but he couldn't get the ball. Mackenzie. Will Jordan goes out. That's forward. If that's not, thank you. We got a call for a forward pass. Wow, I think we should do cartwheels and flick flacks and celebrate that one. We're the cheerleaders. Thanks, ref. That was Sevilla out on the right-hand wing. And forward to Leroy Carter. Okay, Damien's celebrating. Good. We must show them that we enjoy when they make mistakes. Get in their head a little. We need to. Oh, my word. 1 minute and 16 seconds. And Wessels and Vilkulo are on. As soon as there was the first scrum, those two came on. It looks like Ox is hobbling a little and he's got serious strapping on his left leg. Why even come on the field? That's my question. Is it like the psychological thing? As soon as the first scrum happens, whenever that happens, boom, you send the two props on. Sure, okay. Okay, Volku, do what you did last week. Come on, man. This is going to be interesting. The scrum is on the halfway line. About 7 meters in from the left-hand touchline. This needs to be dominant because after doing that, you need to show. Oh, and it's gone straight down to ground. All 6 of you went down to ground. It's no one's fault. It's all of yours fault. Well, you see, the thing about front rows, you can bring them on earlier. Because if there is an injury, you can replace any front row forward to keep the scrums going. So if something happens, those guys can come back on the field. Because there's nothing worse than uncontested scrums. It's a blight on the game. Okay, they go down again. Reinach feeds. Inching forward. Beautiful scrum. And it's a penalty. Thank you very much. And it was Volkulo's side that went forward. Khaleesi picks it up. He runs. He's still going. Deep into the 22. Esterhuizen over the top. To Colby, comes back in, and it's a try. What a step and back inside from Colby. Amazing. And the pass from Esterhuizen was brilliant to Colby on the outside. Unbelievable play. We've got to go back and see that. When Khaleesi picked that ball up and he ran about 30, 40 meters, that was amazing. Khaleesi should stay on the field. He's playing. He often gets replaced too early. Look at this beautiful scrum. Oh, Volkulo absolutely pulverized his opponent. The ball got popped up to Khaleesi. He avoided a few men, ran 30 meters. Esterhuizen with a brilliant pass over the top. And Colby stepped back inside and made up, he's made up in two ways, and that's his 20th test try. Libbok with the conversion attempt from almost the right-hand touchline. Libbok kicks it. Will it come around? It does! It comes in off the right hand, upright, and it's over. Wowza. Oh, I don't have to change much. Colby Libbok. Same as the previous try. We're in the 44th minute. Well, Esterhuizen can pass. There you go. Always knew you could. Normally he would just take it forward there and you wouldn't really blame him, I suppose. Restart for Barrett. Visa takes it. He's tackled by Geordie. Ball gets kicked forward. The hoist from Reinach, beautifully taken by Colby. He's having a cracker at this point. Reinach to Libbok. Libbok pays Esterhuizen to Willemse. Outside to Ethan Hooker. He takes it nicely. He goes almost up to the halfway line. Esterhuizen picks it up from the base. He takes it forward. He needs support. Oh, my word. And Nortje dives over. I don't know how that... Anyway, we'll take it. Oh, Reinach kicks it. But Barrett cleans up to Mackenzie, who bangs it downfield. Colby in position again. He takes it. And he kicks it way up. It doesn't really go very far, and it's well taken by Leroy Carter, who avoids a couple of tackles, pops it up to Barrett, Scott Barrett. The ball comes back, and he's tackled out. Huge hit from Jasper Visa. Oh, it's play on. It's a quick play. Kicks it downfield, Willemse, and he just kicks it into his hands. Oh, Jordan keeps it in field somehow. The All Blacks now running from their own 22. Mackenzie decides to kick it downfield. Colby takes it again. Colby trotting up. What's he going to do? He avoids a few tackles. Oh, he bounces off another one. He gives it to... Oh, he still got it. Okay, interesting. Oh, and it's advantage. Advantage to the Springboks. I don't know what actually happened there. No arms tackle on Cheslin Colby, and Reinach is telling Tupovai exactly where to get off, and he's grinning like a Cheshire cat as usual, and Willemse comes up and says, "Hey, Bru." So Colby's lying on the ground now. Let's see what happens about this one. Sure, I've got to say, the quick throw from the Springboks after Visa took out Christie, I was just wondering if that would be called back, but because they played so quickly, they didn't even look at that. Because Christie was lying there, and it seemed like his face had been whacked by Visa. Oh, yes. Thank you. No arms tackle by Tupovai. Look, I don't think it's... I doubt that's going to be a yellow. Because, yes, he didn't use his arms, but it wasn't high. It wasn't a high degree of danger necessarily. It was onto the ball. But Colby is lying on the ground, so I don't know if it's his leg or what the story is. Please tell me. Oh, no. And now Williams is getting ready to come back on at wing. Just as Colby was having the game of his life. Man alive, the attrition rate in this game is frightening. Colby is really struggling. What is the issue? Looks like he's struggling to get a breath. Maybe that's it. The ball went into his chest and it knocked the air out of his lungs. Okay, looks like he's getting up. Come on, Cheslin, you can do it. You tough little scrum cap wearing biscuit. Oh, the rugby player, bring a ladder to reach the try line. That makes no sense. All Black humor. New Zealand humor. Why did the rugby player bring a ladder to reach the try line? Try line. Okay. Last time South Africa lost 2 consecutive tests was in 2022. Argentina and France. Nice physical game. That's for sure. Very physical. Okay, so we've got the penalty for the no arms tackle. It seems like it will just stay a penalty. And have we decided to go for polls? Oh, no, Williams is coming on. Hey. So poor Cheslin. I mean, at this stage, he's man of the match, and he's played 46 minutes. Unless somebody really pulls lots of rabbits out the hat. Okay, Lebok with the kick to poles from the 10-meter line straight in front. Whew, took us a while to get there. .41 meters. And it's a beautiful kick. Lebok kicks it through. I'll tell you, just when you want to give up on this guy. First 10 points of the half going the way of the Springboks. So 17-10. And we're into the 48th minute. Yo. Willemse, I'm telling you. Okay, Visa takes it again from the kickoff. He gets tackled. The excellent kick chase from the All Blacks. Reinach goes up, not very far, admittedly. Oh, hooker. Oh, my word. It goes backwards. He knocks it backwards. Marks cleans up, thankfully. Okay, almost back to the 22 of the Springboks. Reinach to Visa. He takes it up a couple meters. Ref shouts, use it. Reinach is probably going to go with the box kick again. He does. Amazing how often they get it away with all these guys trying to charge it down. Hooker goes up and takes it. What a brilliant take from Ethan Hooker. Not necessarily known for that, but man alive. Oh, Lebok. The All Blacks were quick up in defense, so he decides to go himself. Reinach. Oh, Snyman. Back to Willemse. He kicks it through with a little grubber. Okay. I don't know, 50-50. Should you rather keep the ball in hand than kick it away? The All Blacks now have a line out. About, 15 inside their own half. Tupavai goes up, down to Christie. Christie to Barrett. He bangs it flat downfield. Hooker juggles it a little. Willemse cleans up. And Willemse, instead of kicking it out, goes into the air. He chases it himself. The ball goes backwards off the All Blacks. They clean up. Barrett. Billy Proctor in midfield. It's a half a tackle by Willemse. And there's a knock on. Ooh, okay. So there was a knock on from the All Blacks from the kick. And they go back for that. Interesting. I'll take it. Again, lots of tensions. A few more handbags. Okay, so Christie and Barrett go up for it. It's almost like it goes off Christie onto Barrett. Okay, so that's what they... Oh, Fussy has a moon boot on already. Wow. Clearly that ankle is not in good shape. Yeah, I know. Of course, Hotham went off with like 2 minutes. We forget that, eh? So they've got a few less options. They're definitely more than the Springboks at this stage on the bench. Okay, Reinach to feed the scrum a few meters inside the box. Oh, the All Blacks scrumming beforehand. So it's a free kick to the Springboks. And obviously you can't kick it out directly. So I'd imagine he's going to tap and go for the up and under. Secret signals being given out. Lebok, he's showing up in the air. He does. He bangs it way up and he kicks it way, way, way too far. That is an atrocious kick by Lebok. I'm sorry. Geordie Barrett has acres of space and time to take that ball. He marks it and now he kicks it downfield. It bounces infield but goes out just inside the Springbok half. Hey, so far Ethan Hooker having a very good starting debut. Man, when I interviewed him a few years ago, I just had a feeling there was something special about this guy. And I mean, he showed it playing for the Sharks. It's so good that we've got other young options. Marks. He finds Norkia. But no, the All Blacks have ripped it off him somehow, some way. Christie to Satiti, caught behind the advantage line. Christie again, Geordie Barrett at fly half. He goes way up into the Wellington sky. Willemse is going to take it, but no, it bounces. Goes back on the All Black side. Leroy Carter takes it. He's had a good debut. Christie. Geordie Barrett back to his brother Bowden. He finds Adi Sevilla to Tupovai on the left wing. Surely he's on his feet, ref. No, supposedly they secured it. Christie to Will Jordan. A prop takes it up. Christie to Bowden. Takeaho. Oh, beautiful deception from the All Blacks. Jordan through, but it's a terrible pass from Will Jordan. He finally makes a mistake. And Leroy Carter out on the right wing knocks the ball on. Just short of the box 22. You can't really blame him. The ball was literally at his feet. But yeah, Christie to Barrett in the hooker. Then McKenzie comes in with the short pass to Will Jordan, who comes through beautifully. And then the pass was, left much to be desired. Billy Proctor let it go, and he probably couldn't take it. And then Carter and Razor Robertson incensed at that, as they made some good ground. Important scrum from the Springboks. Maybe they can force another penalty and then kick it downfield. Carter, 8 carries, meters made 59, 4 passes, 1 try. So Williams, looks like Williams is on the left wing and Hooker's on the right wing now. So just outside the box 22 on the 5-meter line of the left-hand touch line. Reinach gets ready to put the ball in. And it goes down. And it's a penalty to the box. All Blacks going down on the right-hand side, it seemed. Yep. What's he saying? Hand down. Is that a result of the good hit that the box put on? But that was a perfect scenario. Fletcher Newell conceding the penalty. Not many penalties in this game. So Lebok, don't try eat off too much. Make sure of the, it was close to the left-hand touch line there, so a tight angle. Then he kicks it out around the halfway line. Okay, so Takeaho. He's off. Brody McAllister comes on. 3 carries, 31 meters made, 2 passes. Malcolm Marks. Who does he find? Argeus Neyman, beautiful off the top to Reinach. Kolisi running onto the ball nicely. Reinach again. Back to Libok, who kicks it way up into the sky. And again, a beautiful pass by McKenzie, but he is absolutely plastered by Esterhazen. Tupavai behind the advantage line. Christie flings it back to Bowden Barrett, who also goes way up into the night sky. Oh, the ball comes back. Peter Steff is somehow there. He cleans up. Reinach goes right. He goes himself. Short pass to Willemse. Willemse to Hooker. Beautiful from Ethan Hooker. He somehow stays in field. Oh, and it's ripped away from Vai. That oak. Jeez, he's a good player. It irritates me that he's so good. But surely that wasn't the tackle. How can you rip it away in the tackle? Wasn't he off his feet, referee? Anyway, we need to move on. Christie back to McKenzie at fly half. To Tamaiti Williams, who sneaked on the field. Christie flat ball to Bowden. A little chip over the top. Oh, it bounces, but Visa somehow takes it. Christie, get your hands out there. Ginger Ninja. Oh! Okay, that was atrocious from Reinach. Why did he move the ball forward with his hand? It almost seems like he did it on purpose. It looked like he was almost moving it forward with his hand to keep it in the ruck. I don't know why he would do that. I mean, because it didn't look like an error. It looked like he was purposely trying to do it. Yeah. Unless maybe he looked up and his hand just knocked it forward. That's a few handling errors from Reinach today. But of course, he's going to keep playing scrum off because Williams is needed on the wing. Not that Reinach is a slouch. I mean, his father was like national 200-meter champion in the 80s. And he certainly has pace. But that was a serious unforced error. And we cannot be giving away possession like that. Anyway, scrum on the halfway line. Christie to feed. Satiti. Hey. Satiti back inside to Barrett. Ooh. Okay. Marks absolutely pile drived him, but he was sideways, so we carry on. Leroy Carter coming on off his wing. Christie back infield. Ends up with Geordie Barrett. Bowden Barrett. Billy Proctor makes good ground. He's not held. He gets up again. Christie again to Bowden. Gets it back to brother Geordie. Slower ball. Christie to Jordan. Back inside to, I think, Williams. McKenzie playing scrum off to Scott Barrett coming in at pace. Another ruck. And it's a penalty to the All Blacks. Interested to see what this was all about. Oh, time off. What now? What now? Oh, he's going to call Sia in for something. And he's going to call Scott in for something. On that note, I don't know how Sevilla isn't their captain. What did he said too much crying going on. Yeah. Okay. Too many players coming in off their feet and from the side, etc., etc. Turnovers conceded 12 from South Africa. That's bad. Handling errors 8 each. Okay, so they're going to the corner. McKenzie kicks it out, or Barrett kicks it out. I don't even know what that penalty was for. Okay, Quaka Smith is on. And Kolisi's off. Oh, Sia's been good today, man. It's a tough one. All the loose forwards have been pretty good. But that's obviously the way they do it, eh? All Blacks find Scott Barrett in the middle. And it's a penalty to South Africa after Scott Barrett took that quite easily. Probably double banking, what do they call it? Obstruction. One of their players going in behind Scott Barrett when he came down from the line out. Whew, now, that is an unforced error if you've ever seen one. Man, this is where we need a left-footed kicker. But I suppose Libbok does have that ability to kick it left-footed. Eh? It looks like he's going to do that, and he is. Oh, he's completely twee-voetig. Is that the correct term? Twee-voetig? Sure, well caught. Wallace Satiti went in right behind Scott Barrett. Well caught. Well caught, Georgian referee. You're getting better by the second. Okay, line outs. Just inside the box 10-meter line. Lots of running around, but Nortje takes it nicely. Down to Reinach. Quaka Smith takes it up. Avoids a tackle. Strong on his feet. Ball is laid back nicely. Reinach goes up again. Ethan Hooker takes it again. Man, he's been good with following up on those kicks. Reinach. Oh, whoa. Oh, for freak's sakes, Libbok, what was that? That was flung back ridiculously. Moody out to Grant Williams out on the left wing. Brilliant from Williams. Nice to Willemse. Willemse kicks it through. Moody. Oh, my word. Was that a sequence? Goes out on the left-hand touchline. Williams has got so much pace. He burned his man on the outside there, passed it back into Willemse, and then Willemse dabbed it down the left-hand touchline. I don't know if Moody actually got his hands on the ball. So Moody over the top to Williams. Inside to Willemse. Willemse dabs it there for Moody. Moody, no. It came off his legs. So it didn't go forward. Man, Willemse, I almost want to say to you there, rather keep the ball in hand. Tupea's on the field for Billy Proctor. So will he just go and replace him at outside centre? Or centre, as the New Zealanders call it. Because, of course, their inside centre is second 5'8". I'd love to know how that naming convention came out. First 5'8", second 5'8". Okay, All Blacks on the 5-meter line with the line out. It's a short line out. McAllister, well, he's inexperienced. What's going to happen here? He goes. They go backwards. Tupavai jumps out, jumps in, and the Boks steal it. Ruan Nortje. It just seemed like there was something wrong with that. What can I say? Jan-Hendrik Wessels is inches short. Don't make sure doesn't Quaka Smith picks it up. Reinach. Oh, Willemse through the middle. Willemse's over. Oh my word! I keep saying that guy's so strong. What a try from Damian Willemse. If he does not secure his place in that 12 jersey, he was standing at 12 there. Reinach, it wasn't going for. He flinged it back to Libbok. I think Libbok then gave it to Willemse, and it wasn't a great pass. He had to jump up. He almost lost his momentum, and then just half dummied and went through the gap and showed his power. It was a great steal from Ruan Nortje, I must say, yes. Libbok, bad pass, had to go backwards, regain his composure, and just showed his power as he went through that gap. Unbelievable. Carter, Tupai, through the middle. Took Christie over the line with him. Wow. Unbelievable. Whew. I mean, and Libbok slots the conversion. It was about 10 meters right of the right hand, upright. Yo. All the line outs here. I could just tell McAllister, he seemed unsure about himself. He just seemed unsure. What can I say? 24-10. 62 minutes. 24-10. Okay, box secure it off the kickoff, just inside their own 22. Oh man, Reinach goes with the box kick, but it doesn't go anywhere. Thankfully, it comes back to Wilku Low, who hands off a few players. Quaka kicks it out to, oh, beautiful, Peter Steff. Oh, lovely, Visa to Peter Steff. He makes lots of ground. Reinach, oh, Willemse chips it forward. Well, I suppose when you're leaving 14-0, it goes out on the left-hand touchline, 10 meters inside All Black territory. That was nice. Work from the forwards there. Okay, McAllister, he's now shaky after effectively conceding that try. Oh, that is so skew. That is the skewest line I've ever seen, and we contested it. That was atrocious, referee. Willemse, Willemse is having the game of his life. He cleans up there after the kick, after the chip forward, kicks it over the top just outside the All Black 22. Oh, the referee, oh, he's got shin splints. Well, after allowing that to go forward, Bowden Barrett kicked it into space, but Willemse was there to clean up. How could he have let that go? That was one of the most ridiculous. Okay. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. That was terrible. I don't even have words for it. Advantage over. Oh, Bowden Barrett. It goes over the dead ball line. Beautiful. Things are going our way. Okay. Let's go back there. The All Blacks missed their line out terribly. It was cleaned up at the back, I think by Wilku Low. But then he tried to fling such a hard pass. It went forward. The All Blacks got it. It went all the way down to Will Jordan on the right wing. He then kicked it over the dead ball line. Oh, that's a nervous smile, that Willie George. And the line out goes all the way back to the 22-meter line of the All Blacks. Oh, not line out, scrum. Okay. Let's concede another penalty. Well, not concede. Force another penalty. Okay, Marnus van der Merwe, by the way, is on the field. Whew, man alive. By the way, Argentina beats Australia, if you didn't know, by 2 points. Australia fought back very well to get 2 bonus points out of that. But this rugby championship is so open, it's frightening. Oh, the ball goes down. And that's the All Black penalty? Do me a favor. What is he saying? Front row collapsing. They all collapsed, man. That, you see, in a situation like that, how do you see that? It's complete guesswork. Barrett kicks it downfield, almost, well, like 8 meters inside the Springbok half. I mean, the All Black player went totally off his feet underneath the Springbok. Yeah, Wilku Low was not at fault. You know, this freaking guesswork, I swear. So Karifi's on for Wallace Satiti. Oh, man. Okay, McAllister, his lineouts have been iffy. It goes forward off the All Blacks. Reinach cleans up. Yeah, baby. Yeah, I'm telling you now, McAllister is under pressure. Simon plays scrum off to Visa. Visa takes it up. Ruck formed. The ball's not emerging, but eventually does. Reinach lining up for the box kick again. He kicks it a little further than normal. Okay, no, it's a good one. It's a good one. That had to, yes. It was a good tackle on Jordan. He passed it back, but it went forward off an All Black. So that will be a scrum for the Springboks. Good pressure put on him there. Peter Steff du Toit with the amazing steal at the line out. I mean, you come close there to taking out the guy's hand and playing him in the air, but he played the ball. Lovely. Yes, Kanan, he's celebrating. I'm sure there was a message saying, guys, we need to show some gees on the field and show these guys what we're made of. Okay, so Lebok, Esterhazen, Moody, Willemse standing outside Moody with Hooker on the right wing. It's a solid scrum. It goes down. Play on, Reinach. Reinach to Esterhazen. Reinach. Oh my word. They can play on the ground there. Come on, man. A knock on the ground. That All Black came in there and was playing it on the ground. Flung back to Bowden Barrett. He kicks it downfield. That will be advantage over. Just don't let it go out, please. Williams to Hooker. Oh, Hooker. Oh, he runs downfield. Beautiful from Ethan Hooker. He's still going, Ethan. My word. What a starting debut. Reinach. Lebok doesn't know where to go. Short pass to Willemse. Yes, beautiful clean out. Jasper Visa. Approaching the 22. Oh, Esterhazen. Oh, he does brilliantly, almost up to the 22. Reinach to Visa, back behind with the Lebok. Cross kick for Peter Steff to Toy, who takes it. He pops it, and it's a draw. Oh, it's a draw for Quaka Smith. Unbelievable, beautiful, phenomenal. Wowza. How was that cross kick? Peter Steff, because he's so big, he took it, he was tackled, and Quaka Smith came running through there like a little freaking ferret. And he took it and went over for his 11th test try. I mean, Ethan Hooker, he was put under pressure in his own 22. He ran it all the way upfield. What a run. He gets tackled by Will Jordan. It was Reinach to Visa, then Lebok with the cross kick. See, that's when you cross kick, Lebok. Peter Steff with the pop from the ground to Quaka Smith. Hosen Nosen. There is going to be... Yeah. I was going to say that. Peter Steff was taken out in the air, actually. For a 21-point lead, can Lebok convert? And no, he can't. He pulls it left. Just as we put faith in you, Marnie. Yo, 29-10. What is the All Blacks' biggest loss in New Zealand? I would love to know that. Okay, so we're into the 70th minute. Kickoff taken by Peter Steff. Arches Neyman takes it up. Reinach directing traffic. He's going to go to the air again. I mean, it's been working, so what do you do, eh? Those All Blacks all running in the way there. Blockers. McKenzie, you know where to go. He's tackled. Yes! Vilkul. Is it Manus van der Merwe? He forces the penalty. He gets on his feet over the top, forces the penalty. You see, McKenzie was vaching and veering, didn't know where to go. Ooh, Manus with the shaved head. Almost didn't recognize him. So, penalty to the box. 10-meter line. Oh, Peter Steff is captain. Okay, that makes sense. Lebok on the 10-meter line of the All Blacks is kicking for line, which, you know what? It's not a foregone conclusion unless you've got a gun kicker. And Marnie has gone for extra length and kicked it out 7 meters short of the line. All Blacks' biggest defeat at home is a 15-point loss to Australia in 1964. Ooh, baby. Staring down the barrel of their biggest loss at home ever. And then we will hold both. The biggest loss, well, away and at home. Oh, no, stolen by the All Blacks. And somehow Beauden Barrett is there. He cleans up and kicks it downfield, but no, it was out. How is it possible that the kick was that far down? He was on the line. How did he make 30 meters on that kick? Fabian Holland with the steal. Ay. Such an opportunity there to close the game out. But a great lift and jump from Fabian Holland. Okay, restart just inside All Blacks. Okay, Manus, put that out your mind. Goes to Peter Steff, to Reinach to Lubbock. He goes with the up and under. Lots of Springboks running down onto the ball. Beautifully taken by Kanan Moody. Wow, what a take. Well, Visa doesn't know where to go, so he goes straight. Why wouldn't he? Oh, Quaka picks it up from the base. Beautiful Quaka. He lays it back. Reinach to Archie Snyman, running through at pace, and Archie Snyman goes all the way through. What a draw! This is a rout. He was denied earlier. I mean, when he ran through at pace like that, I thought, you're not going to stop this guy. He shrugs off a few tackles, goes, the mood of the All Black camp and all their media, is that going to change? Beautiful, couple of their defenders rushing up, Archie Snyman. How he is not in every Springbok team in some form or another is beyond me. The Oak is freaking phenomenal. And that's the bonus point, baby. Or did we have it already? Oh, we might have, actually. The Rugby Championship is alive and well. Every team has won 2 matches. This is the best Rugby Championship ever. Ooh, I wonder what's better, the Rugby Championship. What do they call the Six Nations? Rugby's greatest championship. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. All Black supporters making their way out of Scar Stadium. Whew. Came on way earlier than he normally would for Loot de Jager. Okay, Rusty, are you going to invest long-term in these lighties now? Oh no! Tupea somehow gets it off the kickoff. That's not right. Geordie Barrett fights his way forward. And it's a penalty to the All Blacks offside. Okay, 5 minutes left. It's a 26-point lead. We're going to get that record. It's with a 26-point lead, even if they score now. 10 points at 7 at halftime. The All Blacks. When was the last time they were denied any points in a half? That's another nice one. Beauden Barrett kicks it out about 8 meters short of the line. Okay, McAllister, he has not been good with his lineouts since he's been on. Let's put him under pressure again, guys. Oh, no, okay. Just go straight to Holland. And Ruben Love is on the field. He takes it forward. Christie to Karifi. Way out to Jordan. Is Jordan going to get over on the right-hand touchline? He does. Ooh, interesting. Was it short of the... Jordan does not look very confident. It looks like a try and knock on. Oh, straight, given the decision. Sure, so how was that tackle? From Grant Williams. Yes, absolutely short of the line and then forward. Grant Williams, you see his pace. I mean, normally Will Jordan would get over there very easily. But you see, they did very well to get that ball out quickly. And then we were caught. And then Williams just comes from nowhere with that pace. Wow, he's quick. Chief Grant Williams is such a good rugby player, playing on the wing. We're into the 77th minute. Springboks scrum as far left and back as you can possibly have a scrum. Okay, Reinach feeds it. It's a solid scrum from both teams. And now the All Blacks. Oh, Quaka picks it up. Great run by Quaka. Snyman plays scrum off. He somehow gets the ball back to Libok, who kicks it downfield. Whew. Now, that was the right thing to do. Just get it downfield. Sure, okay, Libok has been good. I won't lie. I mean, anyway, All Black line out on the box 10-meter line. He somehow gets it back. Christie knocked it forward. Then Libok almost got it. He knocked it on. And the All Blacks clean up. Severe to Bowden Barrett. Cross field. Ruben Love. Oh, Moody takes it. Peter Steff takes the ball up. The ball is available. Quaka picks it up. Reinach's there. To Willemse. Libok. He kicks it. Advantage. He kicked it. What are you on about? Tamati Williams finds Will Jordan on the outside. He comes back inside. And to Severe, who kicks the ball through. But it goes forward off Severe. Box clean up. I think Gurua Norkia. Reinach goes back to Libok. Libok to Willemse. Willemse takes the gap. Willemse to Williams. Williams comes back inside. Andre Eustace is going to go over for the next try. Wowza. This is a rout. This is an absolute annihilation. This will be the Wellington whacking. Wow. How was that for a transition? Willemse runs through, gives it to Williams. Williams comes back inside. He passes to Esterhuizen running at pace. And he was unstoppable with 10 meters short of the line. Willemse from the halfway line out to Williams. Williams comes back inside, holds the man up, pops it to Esterhuizen, and you are never going to stop the beast of a man at that distance. My heart is pounding out my chest. And you know what? Last week, I wanted to say that they were not that much better than us, and we had our chance to win the game. I kind of held quiet, but you know what? This proves it, baby. They are not the team that everyone thinks they are. They had some lucky tries and atrocious refereeing performance that helped them. Libok kicks it from the left-hand touchline this time. Goodness gracious me. Oh, my word. I'm going to love these highlights, baby. I'm going to watch every highlight in every rugby discussion program you could think of. Peter Steff takes it. A few seconds left in the game. I mean, talk about famous victory. This is as big as it gets. Final score, 43-10. One of the best performances of a Springbok team ever. And this is such an annihilation. This could be their biggest loss now, compared to that one at Twickenham a few years ago. We go back to number one. Thank you very much, especially after that. 43-10. I could just sit here all day and just wax lyrical about that. Damian Willemse, he has to be man of the match. Oh, I mean, and Severe is praying for forgiveness. Oh, I called for changes in the back. The Allende and Jesse Creel have been holding us back for far too long. I'm very sorry. But this is the talent we have, and we need to back it. A 33-point win. The previous worst was 15 lost by the All Blacks. 15 in New Zealand. Now 30 freaking 3. Oh, my word. You know, I think about now, my dad. Would he have loved this? Looks like Willemse is man of the match. He's been interviewed. And sure, Bevan 14 died this week. I don't know how, why. Willemse just mentioned him. Shame, man. I should probably know. Bevan 14. He had a heart attack. Wow. Age of 46. Whew, man alive. I mean, Cornel Hendricks, now him. I know Hendricks had heart issues, but my word. What a turnaround. But you know what? Like I said, we weren't out of it. We came back well into that game last week, and I think it gave us a little bit of oomph that we needed. I mean, players that had great games. Okay, Malcolm was a lot better lineouts. Scrum was solid. Ruan Norkia, good game. Good in the lineouts, stole a couple. I thought Sia Khaleesi was brilliant. The loose forwards in general. Peter Steff was phenomenal. Quaka was brilliant when he came on. Adria Snyman came on early, was amazing the whole game. Reinach, yeah, solid. SFM, well, good while he was on. But then Libbok had to replace him early, and man, Libbok was very good. Ethan Hooker, wow, what a starting debut. He did not put a foot wrong. Moody was brilliant at outside. I mean, Willemse was absolutely phenomenal. Especially when on attack, he was running at 12. Because again, like I say, Esterhuizen adds a lot, and he did when he came on. You know, especially with his size but Willemse, he can do what he did, like when he scored that try. He had to take the ball behind him, regain his feet, then his pace took him in split seconds. He half dummied, went through the gap, and his strength and power just took him over the line. But he can distribute, he can kick. He is an all-around player. Wow. Colby was brilliant while he was on. Look, I don't know about the injury list before the next match. It could be extensive. Fassi, out. Colby, out. Okay, Reinach went off but came back on. Lut de Jager out. That was surprising. His knee hitting Hotham's head. I understand why Hotham went off, but really, de Jager's knee, like, is your knee that fragile? Man. And yeah, Van der Merwe, he got that one steal. Okay, a line out that we should never have missed close to their line. Wessels, the scrum was better when Wessels and Lowe came on. That's for sure. Snyman, y'all mentioned him. Smith mentioned him. Williams was also so good. That try-saving tackle at the end there. When we are basically going to win the game and you chase that guy down with that pace. From nowhere, we came in at an angle and that forced Jordan to go for the line before he should have. It landed short and went forward. I I mean, everyone was either phenomenal, which is the highest level, brilliant, or good. Like no one had an average game. And the All Blacks, eh? Sure. I can't think of one of their play. Okay, look, I will say, I think Leroy Carter had a very good debut. Other than that, Tupovai was good. Look, some had probably decent performances, but the majority of them, I wouldn't say they were bad necessarily. There were some errors. We were just so good that they looked average, but we were just mind-blowingly brilliant. Now, what is the situation on the Rugby Championship table? We were on 5, so we go to 10. The All Blacks were on 10. They stay on 10. Australia are leading on 11 because they were on 9 and they got 2 bonus points. While Argentina were on 5 and they get 4. I don't think they got a bonus point. So they go to 9. 11, 10, 10, 9. Man, it was... People were saying that this could be the most competitive rugby championship in a long time. And has that proven to be true? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And you know what? Whew. I think we are in the box seat here. Excuse the pun. Because we play at home and then we play at Twickenham. I mean, that's more of a home game for us than Argentina. There's way more South Africans in England, in London. They might have made a critical error. But look, they're chasing the money. They're probably going to make, I don't know, 10, 20 times more money having a game at Twickenham. So fair enough for them, because I suppose generating cash is difficult for Argentina with the size of their stadiums, etc., and sponsors and stuff. But yeah, I'm actually a bit bewildered by that now. I'm going to watch every YouTube rap, every TV rap. I can't wait to watch the breakdown tomorrow. How are they going to break this down? Anyway, there isn't much more for me to say other than that was one of the best and most exciting 2 hours of my life. But it was just a great game, wasn't it? Just a beautiful game of rugby. What an advert. If you're a neutral, you probably thought, wow, this game of rugby, I should look into this more. But yeah, that's it for me. I need to go get some fresh air. It's a bit closed in here and sweaty. I had to close the curtains so there's not too much light. But until next time, I'm actually emceeing an event for the next test, so I might not be able to live stream it. But who knows, maybe I can set up the laptop and just live stream it with a whole bunch of people around me. That could be an interesting way of doing it. Anyway, if you enjoyed the game, let me know. And let's have some sort of chat. If you want to chat on X at beasport17, that's my handle, as well as TikTok and here on YouTube. Springboks' biggest ever win over the All Blacks. Previous was 35-7 in London, which means it's their biggest loss and their biggest loss at home. Wow, to do it in New Zealand. And that's all that needs to be said.